Morning, welcome to Manic Fishing. Right, I've just come, I'm just inshore today. I'm going to have a mess about. I spoke in the last video about these jigs I got from Mexico, these Jimmy jigs, so I'm going to have a play about with these. I'm going to use my lighter rod first off, and I've just got like a 60-gram one, quite a nice little one, so we're going to have a try here. I'll get myself moved in position. This reef, I find, generally fishes better on the ebb, and we're flooding today, but it is what it is. As I said, it's just nice to be out. Nice little gentle day. I'm going to attempt to do a bit of squid fishing this year. They're showing up in Brighton at the minute, so normally we're a couple of weeks behind them. So a couple of weeks I'm going to go out. I might go out in Grant's boat. My mate, he's got a Aquafish 28, I think, and it's he's got all underwater lights on it, so I wouldn't mind going out in that and trying for the old squid. Give it a go. He's quite successful at it. I've only ever caught one, and I think probably I foul at that. Did a video in the marina, and I had the underwater drone down. And I mean, we had lights on it, but these lures, literally, these jigs were alive. Looked like a neon light was on them. So bright. That was the pink ones, but they've all got the same coating. But these were the brightest ones I think I've ever seen. On this reef, you'll pick codling up and wrasse and all sorts. You know, it's just quite a big area to work. You know, it's not like a wreck where you know, really and truthfully, once you know where they are, you can target them. Well, it's the same as a reef, really. You just got to sort of find out what area they're in and concentrate on it. So I'll work myself over it, and hopefully we'll find them. You can see the old boat's rocking a bit where we're coming into this turbulent water. This is generally where you'll find the fish, you know. They like this. And we are marking a few now. So I'm just adjusted my height slightly, just trying to keep myself quite close to the bottom without catching that reef. Yeah, so this, where this reef is about 60 foot, we're going down now to 35 foot. This is a bank. This is why this water's like this. It's where it's running over the top of this shallow part. So generally, oh, I thought there was a little snatch then. Generally, this is where you might pick them up. I'll say sometimes it's just nice to have a mellow day instead of a manic day every time you go out. You know, just have a relax and mess about. Nice to be out with the dogs and not burning loads of fuel. So we're just coming off the back edge of this now, so I'll slowly bring in, because just wind in slowly, because you'll sometimes, I don't know if that's a fish. I don't think it is. That's a reef. Oh dear. Wow, Jimmy jig 1 down. Right, well, I wanted to change my lure anyway, so hopefully I've still got my leader. So I'll be tying that back on. Well, that's one Jimmy jig down. Alright, so we're going to go down with this pink one. Whether we'll get anything. Brian's just steamed straight across this drift. Oh well, he might have livened them up. So yeah, getting better contact with this. At least I can feel where it is, you know. I hope it's like this in a couple of weeks. I'm on my way up to the offices, Navico at Southampton. We're going up there, a few of us, to do like a training day on these units and just to sort all our tech out, really. Have a day up there. I'll take the boat up there. I think it's 74 mile. So I think just me and the pup's going to go up there, Skip. It's a bit much for old Pip at the minute, the old dog. She's 1 minute she's okay and the next she's not. I mean, you know, she used to be out with me all the time, but she's laying in there. She's all right, you know, but I want to get a bit of pace on going there. It's 74 miles, so I don't want her smashing around. I'm going to stay there for a couple of days, get all my electronics sorted out. I think we're having a day out on the water, taking some of the staff out and do a little bit of fishing, so that'd be quite nice, even though I'll be honest, I don't like fishing up there. I don't like the waters. I suppose if I fished there all the time, I'd understand the area, and say my mate Mike Cave, that's his backyard up there, and he seems to smash fish. So, you know, because I'm from here and I'm used to fishing this area, I know it, you know. Up there, I just don't like them tides. Don't like the tides, I don't like the weed. And I like wreck fishing, you know, as well, you know. Well, I don't know about this reef. I know I said I wouldn't go wrecking, but I might just hit a couple of wrecks just to break my mojo, you know. I honestly thought I would hit a couple here by now, but I haven't. Alright, so let's put this one down. Now what I'm doing, I've just come up to this wreck. I'm keeping away from it a bit. I'm going to switch to my bigger rod, and I'm going to go down with this, I think this is a 120, but I'm going to go down with this first, see how I get on, and see if I can switch a lighter one. Right, I can see where I'm drifting, so let's get myself somewhere near it. Now this wreck lays north to south, so you're going to drift across it. So if I get lucky, I might hit the fish the first time, but I don't know. So I'm about 100 foot away from it. Oh, let's have a go. Jimmy jig. So yeah, I'm just going to get the corner of it to start with, and then we'll work out. So we're in 85 foot of water at the minute, and I'm down. So let's move this one out the way. Let's put that there for now. So our wreck's coming up now. Yep, and I'm in. Nice, straight in. Straight in. Nice. Well, Jimmy jig. Blimey. Oh, we're straight in with a bass. Get down, Skip. So yeah, nice chunky one. Straight on the Jimmy jig. Lovely. Alright, so I just had that bass. So I saw that jig went down, you know, pretty easy. So I'm going to try this lighter one. It's a 60, but I'm on my lighter rod. It's just more fun. So let's go back down. I'm roughly on that same sort of drift as I was. Oh, I feel a bit happier now. Yes, this is going down fine. So it's just where this line hasn't been off. Right, I'm on the bottom, so this will just be a bit more fun on this rod. I come across it quite quick, drifting quite quick. Just wait, because you sometimes pick them just off the wreck. Right, let's wind up, go back round. As I said, this one runs, so you're just coming across sort of 80 foot of it each time you're coming across it. So let's go back round, we'll have another go. And what I did with that slow jig, I flicked it up the bow, so by the time it gets down, it's virtually level with me, you know, this way. Right, I'm on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give it 3 or 4 turns, just so I'm not catching. I'm not quite on the wreck yet. It's just coming up. I can feel that fluttering, lovely, that jig. Alright, wreck's coming up, so just need to be aware with my depth I don't catch it. I'm just coming up over a part here, so I'll just drop it down a little bit further. Well, they're not on that part. Let's go back round. It's all about finding them, you know. Yep. Yeah. Nice. So I think they are on this little bit here. Maybe. It's no monster, this one, but we'll take it. Skip's looking. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, we had to have one. A little pouting. Right, let's go back round. Right. No more pouting, please. So as the wreck comes up, you need to adjust your height so you're not ripping that slow jig straight into the wreck. Right, I don't look like there's a lot on here. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Had that rogue one, didn't we? Right, I'm gonna have a look, see where some other wrecks are, and we'll make a move. Right, so we're on another little wreck here. Come up on it a bit fast, but we'll see. This is another one that lays sort of north to south, so you're just catching across them. Right, we'll try it. What I'm doing, there's a bank in front of this wreck, so I'm just going to hit before this bank. It's about 150 foot in front of the wreck, so I go across the bank and then onto the wreck. I like the look of that bank, so let's have a go. Come on, Jimmy Jig. Yeah, so I'm just coming up over that bank now, and I'm about 50 foot away from the wreck. By the time I get down, I should be on the money. Yep. Yeah, that's better. So it's taking a little bit of line, that feels better. Oh, there you go. Last tip. Yeah, it feels much better, that. This is on a slightly heavier rod, so do you know, I was questioning that jig a little bit, because when I was bringing it up, I could feel some vibration with it, and that's going under the boat, that. Oh yeah, a little bit. Well, oh, it's a cod. Nice. So there you go. Oh, that's a nice size one. That's a beauty. Look at that. Cod on a jimmy. There you go. Lovely. So just had that codling. Well, I mean, it weren't a fair size. Everybody down here calls them cods, but I don't believe they're a cod until they're like 9-10 pounds, you know. But that's probably a good 6-7 pound, I should think. Nice. I'll say it definitely felt different. You know, you knew it wasn't a bass. I knew it weren't a pollock because they don't lunge, but great to catch on the old jimmy. Nice to see them, you know, on the wrecks and that. You will pick them up on the reefs sort of all year round, but I have actually come right slightly over this time, but we'll let it play out and then I'll go back round. So I was questioning that lure because I felt some resistance when I was pulling it up. It felt almost like it wasn't tied properly, but perhaps it's just, well, obviously it works. So I think I'll give it, just coming over it now, so I think I'll go back over there where that cob was, or codlin was, and then I'll blip to another wreck. Right, so this is roughly the same drift where I had the old unicorn. Yep. Now that feels very much the same. That feels similar. So I reckon that's a cod. Perhaps I'm in Cod Alley here. Yeah, that feels like a cod. So I feel totally different. Don't fight like pollock. Certainly don't fight like bass. He's swimming up a bit now. I'll say that. I'll get him up and it's a pollock. But no, it's a bass. Quite a nice one. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah. That's a nice size one. Beauty. Right, so just had that bass. I thought that was a codlin, I'll be honest. But yeah, I mean that was quite a nice size one. I don't know, maybe 6. It's not all about the size. But yeah, chunky one. Same sort of drift as I was before, so let's just try it here. No point in moving away from fish to find fish, you know. If you're picking the odd one or two up, it's not too bad, you know. So I'm fishing for fun, not for the table, you know, or for commercial gain. I'm exactly the same drift as I was before. I don't like my line being so tight to the boat, but it is what it is. They certainly love these Jimmy jigs. Something about them. We didn't hit that time. Oh well. So I have literally worked the whole of this wreck, so I'm going to move. Now this is a nice big wreck. Come out of the way, Skip. And what I'm going to try this jig on here, because when I was in the let's just put that on autopilot. When I was in the marina testing these out, I tried the action on this and it was awesome. So even though this little one has given me a bit of success, it's nice to try. As I tried to explain, I hook them round this hook here, never hook them onto the actual hook where the hook is, yeah? So let's try that. I'm just going to come up to it now. Right, let's get off of autopilot, zoom in a bit. This is a massive wreck, this one, even though it doesn't lay in the tide, but it's a fair old size. It's a good 200 foot across, 250 across, so I should drift across it lovely. This is another one of them wrecks. They're either going to be on here or they're not. So we are picking fish up. Right, so we're just coming up to it now. To be the first drift, so I know roughly where we're drifting, you know, without even having to look at it too much. But, you know, I can't guarantee where the fish are going to be, but I've got some idea where I think I'd start, you know. So, get myself around. So I'm a good 100 foot away from it. I'm going to try here first, sort of in the middle of it, you know, so we drift through the middle and see how we get on. Right, Jimmy jig. Make sure my clutch is tightened just slightly. So I'm down with that. And this one, barrel rolls and pencil rolls, it's awesome. I'm hoping the fish like it. So whether we get down nice, there's a few bits of bleeping going. I don't know if I'm gonna I said I know what way we're drifting. I don't know, we may not actually hit on this wreck, but we'll see. Showing quite a few fish around it. I think I'm going to miss this wreck. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to turn on it. So what I'll do is, before I even get on it, or not on it as the case may be, before I get near it, I'll move us. Right, come on up. Right, let's move us around so I'm going to hit it. Only a case of moving 50 foot, but that's all it takes. I think this is where we want to be. Fingers crossed. Right, let's get down. Jimmy jig. Yeah, skirting down. Lovely. So it's not showing any fish on this top part here. So at least we'll eliminate this part. I'm pretty much on the top corner, so I'll work my way down. Generally, I do find them the other end of this, but as I said, it's not always. You know, if they've got tails fish, they do move. It depends what they're feeding on, you know. I just keep adjusting that height, so I don't want to be banging the bottom, but I want to be coming up in that column, because when I'm flicking it, I'm probably working a 6-8 foot column, you know, and that's flicking back down that jig. As I say, this one works really well. So I'm not seeing anything at all on this part of this wreck. All right, so I've just moved over. Hopefully we're going to run through a part where I wanted to drift to start with, but as I said, it don't always necessarily mean to say they're going to be on the same part of the wreck as you caught them the last time. But this is a good, looks like we're going to drift it good. This is a good area where I normally start. I hope you enjoyed the marina video, us trying to demonstrate how to do these jigs. It's incredibly hard to try and film. God bless him, Matt. He done well. I think I got some good footage on there. Just gives you some idea of how these things work, but you know, as I said, there is a science to slow jigging. It's not just a case of whacking them down, and you want to be letting that line slack. I know I keep catching my rod tip, but you want that to go slack so it flutters, you know. It's showing quite a few fish higher up, but they may be bream. Yeah, that's a fish. That was swimming. I think I'm going to keep saying that. Don't seem to be any fish here. And then you catch. That's the secret. Don't tell anybody. I don't think, it's not very, well, I don't know. Don't seem very big. Little pollock. Little baby pollock, so he can go back, but still nice to catch on a jimmy. So we've just blipped out to this wreck here. There is another boat on this, but there's plenty of room. Just have to see what way we're drifting. I'm going to get right on it. All right, let's have a look. So yeah, we should drift over this nicely. Oh, I think actually that's Mark Heap. That's my mate. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I remember the name of it now. So yeah, I think we're going to drift over this lovely. So I'm just down with this lighter jig. Turn my fan off. All right. So yeah, hopefully this is the money spot. You had anything on it, Mark? It's good for bream, this one. Yeah. Yeah, old Chris Payne had a £6 one on here. Yeah, I mean, I won't crowd you. I'll just have a drift and I'll go somewhere else. I've done all right already. Yeah, I looked at that first drift I pulled up on, and then I looked at you and I thought that's exactly where I want to be. So I'm in now. I don't know what this is. Oh, good. Pouting. It's not what I wanted. What I'd do is, because Mark ain't been out for a long time either, but I don't want to crowd him on here, so I'll go to another one. I say that he's actually showing quite a few fish here, but right, what I'd do is I'll go to another wreck and leave him in peace. So I'm only having a bit of fun. I think he wants some for his dinner. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, I said at the start of the video, just going to have a little gentle day, drifting the reefs. Oh well. You got to do what you got to do. Have a plan and then be prepared to change it. As you know, my patience ain't great, so I like hitting wrecks. I'm sort of guaranteed to pick the odd one up, you know. It's showing a few fish down here, but whether we can snare one is another story. I do. Just going to push myself in. Let's come up a bit. We might just nail one, I'm hoping. Yep. There you go. Skip nose. It's not the monster of the deep, but it's probably a pouting. Oh, I don't know, it's giving a little bit now. A little bit of a go. That's why it's giving a little bit of a go. So yeah, look, pouting by the tail. You could have made that up if you wanted to. I'm going to go to this other one. So I think I'll be good there. So with all of your fishing, whatever you're doing, always sort of have a plan B. If something doesn't work, or if, like me, your patience doesn't last, you know, you can always go and do something else. It's I didn't bring any bait today, so I couldn't go breaming or anything like that, but it you know, it wasn't working. It may well be fishing well now, that that particular reef where I was this morning, but you know, as you've noticed from many videos of mine, I ain't really got a lot of patience. I like to sort of hit a few and go, you know. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying Manic fishing. Trying to do the best I can, trying to get the content out, show you bits and pieces, you know, that I know, and you know, other stuff I'm learning, and you know, learn from some of my mistakes. I'll make enough. They're showing quite a few fish down there now, but whether I can nail them, they're right on the bottom. So just keep checking your depth, make sure you're down there. Fishing's all about having fun, getting out in this lovely weather and just enjoying it. If you catch a few fish, it's a bonus, you know. It's not always red letter days, you know, every day. So I've got a lot of people don't like fishing in the winter, but I love it. I've got some good little plans made ready for this this winter coming. So hopefully I'll have another go again, sort of December, you know, start through December for these spur dogs again. Say I tried the last 2 years, only for a little while, but I couldn't get them, but I will try again, worth a try. So there's a few nice bull-us coming up, and Simon Logan, the skipper of Deep Blue, he had one of his lads there, Michael, he had a nice one, 12-pound beauty, come up the other day. So yeah, it's all, you know, lovely fish like that to get. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it one more drift, just to get that one more fish, and then I'm going to knock it on the head, because I fish my tide. I only fish a tide, so we'll have one more go round, see if we can catch something. So stay tuned, one more fish, guaranteed. All right, do or die, last drift. All right, we're on the bottom now. Yeah. I reckon that hit that on the way down. It's not very big, probably a parting. I think it was a cuttle, because it's just let go. I think that was a cuttle. I've never caught one. I just felt it let go. I know Mark said he's had a load of them, grabbing their live baits. I've never caught, wow, I've never caught one, you know, like, or meant to catch one. No, I've never fished for them really. I'm going to be doing a bit of squid fishing. Right, we're on the bottom now. It was showing a load of fish just at the start of this, so this literally is do or die, last drift. I said that last time, but I wasn't down yet. There you go. They are at the start here. Oh, that ain't a cuttle. That feels like a pollock. I think that's a cuttle. Do you know what? I think it's a cuttle, because it's just gripped it and it's let go then. I reckon that's a cuttle. I should have struck it. Set the hooks in the bugger. Let go. I can feel it just let go. That's what that is. It's a bloody cuttle. Perhaps that's what they are all down there then. Cuttlefish. He must have had his old tentacles wrapped round it, round the metal squid, round the metal jig. Because like a fish is not going to grab. It's not like a lure where they're holding onto the tail. A fish won't do that with a metal. I thought, yep, that's the last one. Last fish. Well, you know what? I've had a fantastic time. Had a couple of fish. And well and truly tested Jimmy jigs out. They definitely work. So yeah, really pleased with these and the bigger ones. Thanks for watching Manic Fishing. At the end of the video, you'll see a prompt for another video. Watch that one. That's pretty good and all. And then you'll see my Manic Fishing logo. Hit that logo at the end. That's my subscribe button. Please subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much everybody else who has subscribed. Please give me your thoughts on these shorts. I am doing them, and no one's really put any comments in to say they don't want me to do them. If you tell me you don't want me to do them, I won't do them. I'm just trying to reach a wider with subscribers and other people trying to see my content. So if they're annoying you, you know, please tell me. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. See you on the next one.